Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're doing fine, guys. And yes, I am super excited to be doing yet another video, guys. I am loving this. And guess what, today we'll be talking about a very important topic, which I find it as a like everybody should have time to just reflect on it, and today's topic is about self-worth versus self-esteem. Well, the reason why I said versus is that some people, they confuse self-esteem with self-worth, because a lot of people, they just underestimate self-worth, or they just overlook it because maybe of self-esteem. Well, let's just get right down to today's video. We're gonna start by just discussing what is self-worth. What does self-worth mean? I'm not gonna define it, but I'm just gonna give you hints of what is self-worth. Well, self-worth is knowing your value, knowing your self-value, knowing your personal value. We know that everything in this world has a value, has a price tag on it. Well, then it happens that a person does not have a price tag, okay? A person does not have a price tag. Your value is limitless, it's priceless. That is what I'm trying to say. So when people label you or they judge you because of how you look, how your surrounding is, they judge you of your materials, how worthy you are, or how poor you are, then they tend to degrade you to that level. That is not your worth. Your worth is priceless. You are worth everything. You deserve everything. So I just want you to know, whoever that is listening, that you are priceless. You are limitless. You worth everything. You deserve everything. So just because of your situation, just because you look a certain way, just because your economy is in a certain state, doesn't put you above everyone, or doesn't limit you above anyone. We are all equal. That is our self-worth is our humanity. We are all equal. We are priceless. As long as you are a human being, your self-worth, your worth is just limitless. It's priceless. So the reason why we say self-worth is that people should recognize, or they should know who they are, what they are worth for. Know what you are worth for as a person. Know what you deserve in life as a person. Don't just limit yourself because maybe you think that you were born this way. Maybe you judge yourself because of your status at home, or of your physical appearance. Don't base your self-worth on those things. You're worth everything and you deserve everything good. So the reason why I said it versus self-worth versus self-esteem is, self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. So some people, because they feel a certain way, they feel good about themselves, then regarding their self-worth as superior above other people, because maybe they are self-esteemed, they feel good about themselves, they love their body, so they tend to think that their self-worth is higher than the other person. Well, that is not the case. Self-worth remains self-worth to everyone. equalize us. We are equal, we are one with self-worth. But just because somebody feels self-esteemed will think that their self-worth is more higher than the other one, but it's not like that. Okay, everyone is worth it. Everyone is worth it, no matter your skin color, no matter your looks, no matter your status, like your economical status, your finances. We are all the same, we are all equal, we are all worth it, we are all deserving. So then we have people who maybe are low self-esteem, people that don't feel good about themselves, and this can be influenced by a lot of factors, such as the pressure from the society that you have to look a certain way, you have to have certain things before a certain age. Those are the things that they contribute to how you feel about yourself. And maybe when you think that, or when you have this idea in your head that you haven't reached whatever the society's expectations about you, then you start to lower yourself, you start to feel like lower than everyone. Then you start feeling low, then you just start feeling that you are undeserving, or you are not worth it. That those factors that really contribute to how we feel about ourselves. That's why I'm saying that you shouldn't really put your self-worth on what you feel about yourself, because feelings they come, they go. Feelings are not stable things. You can't rely on how you feel, because tomorrow you can wake up feeling okay, and the other day you may wake up feeling like not so good. But then going back to my point, like I was saying, that certain things, they bring our self-esteem down, such things such as the society's expectations. So when you see that you don't meet the society's expectations, then you start to yourself, you start to question your worth. Am I deserving this? Am I really perfect for that? And all that. But a lot of people, they would look themselves down. They feel like they don't deserve this opportunity. No, I can't do that. I can't venture in this certain business. I can't start a YouTube channel. Who am I? And all that, because because you think that you haven't met some certain expectations in the society, or in your environment, or in your personal expectations. Then you will feel like you are so undeserving of a lot of things, which is really, really harmful. Self-esteem is very, very harmful, because you can't depend on how you feel, because how you feel, it's changing every day. So look at your self-worth. What I'm saying is that look at your self-worth and value yourself from that perspective. Don't value yourself of how I feel or how people feel about me, because even like self-esteem includes how people feel about you. Those things you put them into you. How does my father feel about me? How does my family feel about me? How does my boss at work feel about me? Then you start judging yourself on that. And when you start judging yourself on that, you start limiting yourself on so many things in life. Even getting into a relationship, you feel like because I look a certain way, because I have certain things, maybe I can date this person, I deserve to date this person, I don't deserve to date that kind of person. That's when you will find out that a lot of people, they suffer from this because they judge themselves because of how they feel every day, of how people feel about themselves, and they would end up in some very toxic relationships, abusive relationships. You'll find that a woman is there in a very abusive relationship, a very abusive marriage, and you would wonder, why does she still with this man? Yet she knows very well that this man doesn't treat her well. Well, it goes back to how you feel about yourself and how you let people define you, and how you let people see you. You would be in that relationship, that toxic relationship, that abusive marriage, that abusive relationship, just because you feel like you are not deserving, just because you feel like, oh, this person, if I pull out of this relationship, how am I gonna survive? How am I gonna live? This is the best I can get out of a relationship. No, that is not the best. I want you to understand that you deserve better. You deserve the best, and you can get the best as long as you understand your self-worth. You can get the best. Self-worth, again, it involves you treating your self-worth. It involves you giving yourself love. It involves self-love. You cannot love yourself when you don't know your worth. So a lot of people struggle to with this self-worth. They struggle with understanding their worth, because I believe that if you truly understand your worth, you wouldn't let people treat you anyhow and just pull you down in any circumstances, either at work, either in marriage, in relationships, either in businesses, everywhere, friendships. You wouldn't let that happen to you. So know your self-worth, know what you're worth of, know what is good for you and know what is not good for you based on your worth. And no, please just know that your worth is not measured by how you look or by how what you have, finances, material wise, how rich you are, how poor you are. You are worth it. Even when you are poor, you are worth it. Even when you are rich, you are worth it. Okay? Every human being in this world is worth it. So please, let's just start treating ourselves better so that the other person can treat you better. For that person to treat you low, you allow them because you don't know your self-worth. It's you allowing them. It's you letting them. It's you showing them the way. Actually, you are just directing them. Okay, no, you can treat me like this because who am I? It starts with those self-negative self-talks. Those self-negative talks, beating down on yourself, going hard on yourself. You be just telling yourself like, who am I? I don't deserve it. I just want to let you know that you deserve everything. You deserve everything good in this world. And the minute you realize that, a lot will change. A lot will change. Don't let people define you. Okay? Even don't let your feelings to define you. You can wake up one morning not feeling good about yourself, and you can wake up one day feeling good about yourself, but your self-worth does not change. Please, people, your self-worth does not change. It remains the same all the time. Whether you feel good, whether you feel bad, it remains the same. So stop judging yourself, or stop putting your self-worth on how you feel about yourself. So self-esteem, to me, is kind of like overrated, because it's just like, It just that feelings, you know. Even people, they change. Somebody can feel, you know, that Lorato is the best, and one morning feel like, ah, Lorato is not the best. Because, you know, self-esteem changes. It changes. You wake up in the morning, you feel this kind of way, you feel that kind of way. Your self-worth still remains. You are a human being. You are beautiful just the way you are. Learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. That's how you improve your self-worth. That's how you improve your self-worth, because that's how you improve, you know, your self-worth, because you understand that you need, or you deserve to be loved. You deserve the best in life. I think I have spoken much about it. And guys, from me, that's all that I had for today. And stay blessed. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Share it with your family, with your friends, and let them know that your girl Lorato is here. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope to see you on my next video. For now, from me is goodbye, guys. And